Yeah, and it's interesting to mention, but till now we have not used this possibility. This region allows for analysis up to 3 analytes. And this is examples of calibration cover for T2 detection. Yeah, now we could see some shift between standard spike extract and extract of spike feed, but of course here is some place to work, but anyway, it works with very good sensitivity because we have possibility to pre-concentration of our analyte. Yeah, and now is the most perspective things for which we only start to work really this winter. It's comparison of different labels that the main goal of is the simplification of procedure. The most popular label in immunoassay is horseradish peroxidase. It has a lot of advantages, but disadvantages as necessary to use Boston strep and substrate application, and then it's necessary to wait in time for color development. Gold nanoparticles, they must simply in application, but they are not bright enough. So I would like to tell a little bit about quantum dots. What is quantum dots? Quantum dots is a semiconductor nanocrystal, which are defined as particles with physical dimensions smaller than exciton Bohr radius. Each semiconductor characterized with special energy gap, and also with special exciton radius that is distance between electron and hole. And luminescence wavelength is dependent from this energy gap. And for quantum dots, this energy gap depends not only energy gap for bulk semiconductor, but also it depends from the radius. What it gives? It gives that dependent on radius, it will be different wavelength of luminescence. Here it's examples of exciton Bohr radius and energy gaps for different semiconductors. And it's easy to see that one of the most popular semiconductors would be cadmium selenide. Why? Because it's possible to obtain quantum dots with luminescence in visible area. The second line, these are also popular now. Yeah. So, traditional luminescence labels are organic dyes. What we have in comparison between quantum dots and organic dyes. Quantum dots have a wider absorbance spectrum than organic dyes. The second, they have more narrow fluorescence spectrum than organic dyes. This gives very good possibility for multiplexing because a very wide absorption spectrum gives possibility to excite different quantum dots in one spectral layer. And also very important, for luminescence sensitivity is very strong dependence on intensity of source. If we use laser, we will have more intense sensitivity, more intense luminescence, but we will have problem with photostability. And quantum dots were much more photostable than all organic dyes. So this is also very important advantage of quantum dots. Not all quantum dots could be used as the labels for immunoassay, and here is lineage some principal points that should be. First is high brightness. It could be reached by well-formed crystal structure and passivated Houdini surface. For passivation, usually structures such chorus shell and chorus shell are used. Also, very important is to have solubility of water because our quantum dots should be protein friendly, so it's necessary to use different hydrophobic ligands. The next is they should be stable in solution. It's this point could be reached by strong bonding of ligands to quantum dot surface, and also narrow emission peaks, so it should be narrow size distribution of quantum dots. Here is a comparison of our different labels, HRP, GNP, and QD, for one analyte. But to be honest, this analyte is not mycotoxin. This is a benzopyrene, one of the most important polycyclic aromatic hydrocarbons. And here it's possible to see the first line is horseradish peroxidase, and cutoff level here is 5 nanogram per liter. This is the most sensitive test for benzopyrene, more sensitive than sensors, for example. Sensors are instrumental tests. With GNP, we have sensitivity 5 times per and we don't like this. But with quantum dots, we again have sensitivity about 5, and we like it, and we are going to work with quantum dots further. And here is some comparison of analytical parameters of our test with different labels, enzyme labels, GNP labels, and quantum dots labels, and it's possible to see that quantum dots would give us the same sensitivity as enzyme label, and but it's without such a chromogenic substrate application, and without additional washing step, and without waiting and time for color development. Yeah. Thank you very much for your attention, and yeah, I hope I'm interested in collaboration, and I hope you will like it.
Thank you, Irina, for this nice presentation. Are there any questions in the audience? I see one hand over there. Yes.
You described the principles of these developed test kits, and as far as I understood, it's a competitive state. So it's all nice. It's more mycotoxin, less color is. So it actually excludes false negative results. But it might happen if the extraction of mycotoxin is insufficient. So do you have any thoughts how to control this? I mean, the efficacy of extraction of this non-instrument test.
If I understand the question well, you're asking me about positive control or, sorry?
If there's mycotoxin in the extract,
yes.
There's no color.
Yes.
So this excludes the false negative results.
Yes.
But if the extraction of mycotoxin from the sample is bad, is low, you will have false negative. Do you have any ideas how to fight with this effect? How to control the extraction? It might be a separate control line or something.
Yeah, for control of extraction, it's maybe better to, for development of test, maybe it's better to use, I don't know, HPLC, FL or something like this to calculate exact extraction percent to calculate exact recovery.
Thank you.
Another question? Yes?
A small technical question. Can I catch how you measure the gel using this photometric device?
We measured not gel, maybe I was not clear. For this device we used polyethylene support. Polyethylene support to attach antibody, and we use optical density, but I think it's reflected light, not absorption through all the layer.
I understand, yeah.
Is it then still non-instrumental? Is it still non-instrumental, or do you see by eye?
It's of course to have quantitative result in the interpretation. I need a small region that measured optical density of this layer.
Can I just curiosity? If I understand the text, it's important that flow rate of the extract when you load on
yes, of course, it's important to not do it very fast to give analyzer or congregate enough time to.
What about the repeatability? Not by now this is called the persistence.
Yeah, when we optimize all steps, optimize the gel preparation and so on, we have well enough reproducibility between our tests. And for example, here we presented our results. This is enzyme labels. It is more specific, more special, maybe maybe easiest to influence from different things. So here we have good accuracy and a low level of false positive and negative. So when we optimize all things, we try to keep this as less as possible.
Okay, thank you. Because of the time, I think we need to continue. Thank you again. Now I'd like to